Hey guys, let's go ahead and take a trip down memory lane. Who can remember this? Revenge of the King overview. The last time I even messed with this template was back in April 20th of 2018. So it's been a while since we got any sort of difficult content or any addition to Legends of Cybertron. And yeah, this one was actually quite a bit of a pain for me when I first went through it with a bunch of 4-star characters. I was so stupid, by the way. you know, if like super difficult content comes out, don't attempt it right away if it's going to be there forever. Like build your roster, build your 5 stars, fully forge them, and have it be like super easy. But let's do a quick recap of what Revenge of the King had in store. So Primal, Dinobot, Ramjet, Shockwave, Prowl. Wait, did I say Prowl again? I don't remember. You know what? Let's start over. So Primal was on 300% melee damage. That's like your first major hurdle that we had to, climb over. 300% melee damage. I remember losing my G1 Megatron to him, like towards the very end, and we still, we continued on. I didn't, reset or, start over. Just kept on going. But yeah, that 300% melee damage, it's no joke. It hurts a lot, and I think my team consisted of we'll go over the team in a little bit. Dinobot 150% armor pierce, it's not that bad. Ramjet 3% special damage, not that bad. Shockwave 300% range damage and speed, it's not that bad unless you get caught. Then it starts hurting. But aside from that, he's not that difficult to deal with. Prowl, okay, so Prowl back then was on a power charge that didn't work. It only worked if I think he hit you, he would get the stacks. Now, of course, it's changed and it's fixed. And now he's a bigger pain than what he used to be. If anyone plays Alliance missions and fights that Cyclonus, he's exactly like that. I think it's every 8 hits or so. Consistent hits if like the timer doesn't expire and the hits don't start going away. After the 8 hit, he gets like a huge boost of power, and I'm a little worried this time around going up against him, just because I feel like he's going to be launching special 2s like crazy, and I'm going to get caught for sure. I'm going to eat that shotgun blast to the face multiple times, I'm pretty sure. Then after him, we have G1 Megatron, Psycho Resist, 200% damage reduction. He's not that bad. He's just super tanky. Kickback, power wipe every 30 seconds. He was a bit of a pain, but I got through him with OG Prime. Waspinator. Okay, so this one here almost made me literally I don't know, break my iPad in half. This Waspinator on 1,000% range damage and speed for 7.5 seconds every 15 seconds. And those ranged shots, guys, they come so freaking fast. It is crazy. I was fighting him with just about every single character I was throwing at him. I was throwing OG Prime. I was throwing, who else did I have? My Windblade. I think I even used Ratchet at one point, and nothing. I killed him. I dropped him down multiple times, and then he revived, and then he would kill me, and then it was just like a vicious cycle over and over again. I think on him is where I spent like the majority of my energon. We'll see how it goes this time around, though. I'm probably thinking of bringing Mirage to deal with him, but I'm not too sure yet. Then, of course, we have Rhinox, and Rhinox wasn't that bad. The only problem is the shocks. The shocks will eventually kill you. I brought Grimlock to fight the Rhinox, thinking, oh, Grimlock should be able to take him down. Nope. The shocks, they did too much damage back then before they adjusted him recently, where I think he purifies every second. It used to be every second and a half. And so he'd eat 2 or 3. I think it was 3 ticks of damage. And yeah, it was a lot. And he just died. He was useless. So yeah, this time around, I'm not sure who to bring for Rhinox. So I'll have you guys, I guess, give me some tips on that. Windblade, 100% debuff duration, super easy. Blaster is another one that was a bit of a pain because Blaster wasn't released at all. So going up against him and trying to figure out his moves, and you're fighting him in this Revenge of the King thing, and you're almost at the end, and then this dude shows up and he just starts special 2ing you super crazy, and he's another one that I wasted quite a bit of energon on. I think I mainly just used Windblade for him. I think I dropped maybe 800 energon on revives. It was bad. By I did this all in one day, guys, and by the end of it, I was done. You know, it was like 4 or 5 hours in, maybe more. I don't remember. And then Grimlock, life transfer, as we know, that one was pretty easy, so he's not that bad. And oh god, I did not even adjust any of this, so let's see what the heck I was writing back then. Over a year ago, let's see what I was writing. My lineup was, okay, so it was Optimus, it was Ratchet, Windblade, Grimlock, G1 Megatron. Cleared 89% of the stages, yes. Ratchet mainly just brought him along for the heal synergy, yes. Windblade dealt with Waspinator and Blaster. I think for Shockwave, I don't remember if I actually used her for Shockwave. I think, actually I might have. I did actually, you know what, I did use her for Shockwave a lot. Because I think I died with Optimus. Grimlock, Rhinox was a fail. Useless except for the 8% armor synergy to Prime. And then G1 Megatron, I just used him to take down the Primal at the very beginning. And total Energon spend. Oh my god. 3,500 to 4,000 Energon. I don't know, man. It was probably less than that or it was more than that, but that's roughly like the ballpark. And I never want to spend this amount of Energon on any sort of content ever again. I think for sure the next time, if there's a next Legends of Cybertron mission, for sure I'll try to aim like tops, like, I don't know, 1,000 Energon. Less, you know what, no, none, you know. Let's aim for spending 0 Energon. So the best lineup to take that I suggested back then was Optimus Prime, Ratchet, bring Rhinox or Mirage to deal with the Wasp, G1 Megatron for Primal, and then Windblade, Prowler Kickback for the techs, Shockwave and Blaster. Some of this I still agree with. I think for sure we can add probably Jetfire to this one, would be a really good choice. And let's see what else we got. Primal, there's more options now, of course. Cyclonus as well would be a good one. We'll see. Have Ultra Magnus. If anyone has, you know, an Ultra Magnus that's ranked up, would be a good idea to use him against Primal, as well as Bumblebee would actually, the Tactician Bee, Bayformers Bee would be a good choice. And then over here, Windblade, Prowl, Kickback. I think those would still be really good choices. You can also bring, you know, the Scout Bee as well would be a good choice to keep them power locked. Would be actually not a bad idea. And maybe possibly Sideswipe. I know he also can purify shocks now. But anyways, let's move on to 2019 and let's go ahead and ignore column C for now. But these are my current rank 5 stars that I have. So I have Megatronus, I have Drift, I have Prowl, I have Tantrum, Cyclonus, and Mirage. And these with the little asterisk, they are fully forged and, you know, of course, rank 5. But they are fully forged. And so Tantrum and Mirage not fully forged. And total Energon I want to spend this time around is 0. And these are some possible rank 4 characters to bring, which would include Blaster, Jetfire, Bumblebee, Scout Bee, Windblade, and Kickback. And I'm kind of leaning, of course, honestly, you can kind of ignore these two since they're only rank 4 characters, and Kabam does not want to give me a Scout or a Tech tier 4 class Spark Crystal. I've been opening, you know, quite a few of them over these past couple months, and I keep getting Brawler, Tactician, Demo, and Warrior, and I don't know what to do with them. I really would like to take Jetfire up, and as well as Bumblebee. It'd be a pretty good choice, but yeah, Kabam. Got to give me one of those next time around. But anyways, let's see. So here's where I'm debating is it's probably the Rhinox fight, because if I bring my lineup, and this is not including Tantrum, this is if I bring Cyclonus. And to be honest, I feel like Cyclonus, we can kind of switch him out since he would only basically do like 2 fights for me, which would be the easy ones. I say easy, Primal one isn't easy, but Megatronus could easily deal with that one. And the very last one against Grimlock on live transfer, if I do bring Prowl, he can actually deal with that one quite well. You know, he's going to be doing a whole bunch of damage with his melee damage buff, so he's going to be healing a lot, and we shouldn't even have to worry about this passive health drain. So honestly, let me do this. Let me do Prowl, let me do Megatronus, and So how many is that? That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's 4 characters, and maybe Kickback wouldn't be a bad idea here. I'm thinking he wouldn't be bad. Basically, I'm guaranteed the win with Kickback here. As we all know, Kickback, he can do the power leaks, and then we can go for a special 3 and heal quite a bit. And if we ever do get shocked, we can just, immediately use a heavy, purify everything, and heal up any damage, purify any shocks, and apply a bunch of bleeds and shocks of our own against Rhinox. So he wouldn't be a bad choice. So honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards this team, but if anyone has any suggestions as far as who you would suggest, if you guys think I should bring a different one of these characters, by all means. I'm not regretting ranking up Tantrum. I think he's still like a really strong pick. The only problem is using him against someone like Rhinox, specifically Rhinox, as we know, those shields, man. And as you gain melee damage buffs, any kind, and if you hit Rhinox with the shields up, you're basically guaranteed to get a shock. And I know with Tantrum, we can just keep on dashing and keep on accruing those melee buffs. But at a certain point, we're gonna hit 9, and then we're gonna hit 10, and then we can't hit past 10 anymore. So we're kind of forced to backstep and lose everything, and then go in for some more like heavy hits or some more dashes to start accumulating the melee buffs again. And I don't know, to me it just seems like using Tantrum might not be a good idea, but I don't know, maybe you guys can convince me otherwise to actually bring Tantrum instead of Kickback. But I think the safest choice would probably be Kickback here. But then Megatronus for 1, 2, 3, 4 of the fights, and then Prowl to deal with the Shockwave and Blaster and Grimlock, Drift to take care of the scouts, and then Mirage. That's another one I'm a little bit concerned with, is the Mirage fight against Waspinator. I think we should be fine. The only problem is I do want to go for a special 3 when I fight Waspinator and start stacking up a bunch of melee buffs in hopes to kill him really quickly. The only problem is I don't know if that 1000% range damage and speed, if it's going to be way too fast for me to dodge, and then I'll be screwed and I won't really stack up that many buffs, and then he might die, and then we might end up having to bring someone else, which is fine, honestly. I mean, I think this time around we should be fine fighting Waspinator, so it shouldn't be that bad. But anyways, that is my plan, guys. I plan on doing this probably sometime next week. I will probably start either Sunday. I'll start recording a few fights on Sunday, and then Monday or Tuesday, I don't know, finish off whenever. But I don't plan on doing a sit through and a run through, because I do need to let my phone kind of cool down a little bit. Don't want to do another 1 hour video and my phone just blows up on me because it overheats. So I don't know, we'll see, but it shouldn't be that bad. Let me know your thoughts, guys, on the team I plan on bringing. If you guys think this is a good team, if I should switch anyone out, if I should bring Cyclonus, if I should not, or if I should include Tantrum, let me know. Or if I should include Hound, Mixmaster, maybe a team with I think that team would actually work as well. Bringing Grimlock, no, not Grimlock, bringing Grinder, bringing Hound, bringing Ultra Magnus, bringing who else is another character I don't really play. I don't know, man. I'm just trolling at this point, but yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.